Hey, welcome back, y'all. What's going on? How's everybody doing today? I'm out here with my always use love first. So there's two of them, hashtag use love first, hashtag always use love first. I'm telling you right now, you can go ahead and Google hashtag use love first, and unless my computer's broken, it's the only videos that's popping up. And once again, that's very exciting to me because it helps to it helps for you to find what it is you're looking for and to kind of, take investment if you would like to, just to watch it, to help start this movement. And if you feel like there's something that's worthwhile, please take this information and share it, subscribe, like, comments, whatever the case may be. I'm open to all of it. It's very exciting to speak to everybody. I'm getting a lot of feedback. I'm getting a lot of growth in the community and the audience, and it's happening so fast. It's almost too good to be true, right? So let's talk about too good to be true when it comes to falling in love. So the last video we concluded with that looking for companionship, right? And the reason why, the vitality with your life and looking for somebody who likes to do the things you like to do or show interest in what it is that you like to do. So just imagine in the opposite perspective that the person does not like what it is you do. They're not supportive to your goals or your dreams. They're not looking for you to achieve that next level. And so after a while, when you start to turn to that person because you still love them. That's where you have that conflicting feeling. You still love them, or you still feel like that person to go to whenever you have this good news or whatever. You have something exciting happening in your life, and so you call them up or whatever the case may be, and they're like, "Why? That's yay, whatever. It doesn't matter." And I've been in these situations, and I'm just like, "Oh, I thought you would be excited for me, or I thought you would," and then you kind of feel like, bad for yourself or bad that you made that phone call. And I'm telling you now, you don't have to. Understand that their world is just as important as your worldview, right? So when you find somebody that has the same excitement towards the things you have, it's almost this combustion, right? It's almost like you can talk about it all night long. There's no, you're overspending your time, or it seems like. I always tell people, like, I never overspend my time. I'm never late. But the reason why I say that is because I can only control who I am. So if I arrive to the house late, regardless if I left on time or not, that's what time I was supposed to arrive to your house, or that's what time I was supposed to be there at the appointment. So it allows me to move a little bit differently because I know what it is that I want. I know what it is that I like. And so when I get around people and I have my passions, I say, hey, I have eye drops. I love eye drops. And they're sitting there and like, oh, okay, so do I. I like eye drops. And we start talking about eye drops. And as opposed to if you talk to somebody, it's like, hey, I like eye drops. And they're like, so? You're not going to keep talking to them. You're not going to lose that track of time. You're not going to have that feeling of being connected. And so when you have that feeling of being connected, when you start connecting, one interest to the next and the next and the next and the next. Imagine being in a relationship from the beginning to the end of y'all's relationship. They never hurt you. And everybody loves to say, you're always going to get hurt in a relationship. That is false, right? I have 5 children. I don't hurt them, right? Do I hurt their feelings towards something that I view different for their health? Right? Through their perspective, daddy's wrong, or you don't know what you're talking about. But I'm not hurting them. I'm trying my best to educate them, and sometimes knowledge hurts. But I'm not physically hurting them. I'm not pushing their joys away. I'm not telling them that they can't have the things that they desire, the things they have interest for, right? Instead, I invest into those things, and I sit down and I try to get to know more about what it is that they like, and they like some of the stuff I like, but my daughter's into computers and all this other stuff. All right, baby, show daddy what you got. And when we had that connection, she just goes on and on and on and on and on. And I love every bit of it. But imagine if you were just trying to make that connection with somebody and they would be annoyed or they would feel like it was a waste of time. Like, man, can we go do something else? This is boring, or this is whack, or whatever the case may be. If you're finding people in your life that has that type of similarities where your interest is the same thing, regardless of what it is, whether it's education, whether it's a certain type of dance move, people will build connections off of some of the most simplest things. Build those relationships, right? And take it from the point where you're not causing pain from each other. If you're in a relationship right now and you feel like things are not going the way you feel like it needs to be, ask yourself, was there a time in y'all's relationship where you didn't hurt each other or you didn't have those type of feelings. And talk to your partner and ask them, can you bring that back just a little bit to where you aren't hurting each other? Because clearly over here, we're not doing so well. So instead of pushing past that pain, go back to where you were, where there was no pain, and try a different direction. The goal is to achieve life with each other, right? To share, rather, if you will, to share your life with each other. And this gives you that feeling of belonging, gives you that feeling of feeling, free and liberated. And so you go out into the world and you start sharing those companions, and you have those people in your life who is rooting you on, who's clapping for you, who's making sure that they can do whatever they can to support your dreams, to support your goals. And in return, you're going to give what you have, right? And so you have that love, and so you give that love, right? Allow yourself to feel that connection. Allow yourself to feel that type of intimacy, to feel that type of love. And this could be done on every spectrum. There's somebody who likes the thing that your friend doesn't like, right? And there's a whole community out there. And when I understood that, I didn't worry so much about what other people said. I didn't worry so much about, why are you with her? Or why are you doing this? Or why don't you go try that? And it's not what's going to work for you. It's going to work for me. And that's for every single person. It doesn't matter who you are. You can follow the same method. You can get the same degrees. You could work at the same place. You could wear the same size shoe, but they're not going to think like you. Find those people who share that common interest and has the respect of sharing, of wanting to learn more about your world. Those individuals, they're secret, they're magical. Those are people that you're going to feel that I'm falling in love with, right? And all it is that you're finding pieces of yourself in the people that you enjoy and the people that brings you happiness, or the people that inspires you to have happiness. That's what falling in love is that thing that makes you feel purposeful. Unfortunately, the way I look at it when I say somebody says I'm falling in love with something, it's something about that thing that makes you feel or inspires you to feel happy. So it's not so much that you're actually falling in love, right? And so we do the same thing with people. I'm only using it as a reference to understand what you're feeling when the words are falling in love. And it's not, in a sense, love. You have love yourself. You're having that joy of having that connection and feeling purpose with those who share your interests. So please, remember, looking for love, do not waste your time. You have it already. When it comes to that journey on your road and you start meeting those people, you're looking for companionship. That's how you feel safe. Children do it all the time. If a child looks at somebody or goes somewhere they don't feel safe, they're not going to do it. Parents might, say differently or whatever the case may be, but they don't feel comfortable. So they have anxiety and all these issues. Once again, like looking for the keys and you're feeling stressed out. When children do that and they feel that comfort, they turn to the people that doesn't cause them to have those type of reactions. So they're going to turn to mom, they're going to turn to dad or auntie or whoever the case may be, that makes them feel a little bit more at ease. That's all we're doing. So don't feel like you have to find companionship, but just express who you are to the people that is around you in your life and let them be them. You'll see it. It's going to be pure. If they love you, they're going to root for you. They're going to do what they can to help invest in what it is you want. If they don't, they're going to do everything in the opposite to stop you from that goal, right? Please pay attention to the people that you let into your life. You don't have to look for love. Companionship is a lot more fruitful, if you will. And if you can't attract it to yourself, make sure you're giving it to others. All right. Please let me know if you have any questions. I am definitely taking personal calls. I help people out. I do a couple of different things when it comes to marriage counseling and when it comes to, dating or just how to deal with certain things at work. So if you have any questions, if you have any concerns, attached, I'm going to have my Instagram. Attached, I'm going to have my Facebook, and also I have a website that's currently being constructed, but it's up for business now. So please take a look at it, and I'll have everything in the description. Thank you for listening. I hope you help you out.